Welcome to the next scenario for AO Redone modded Panzer Corps 2 play for 1941. I'm going to, it's a relatively smallish map. I think it's been beefed up by the mod. We're going to find that Wagner's been ambushed. It'll show back up in early 1942. And that's about that. The size of it, we have to reduce our force count. We're going to take another outstanding officer one day. I'm going to get a consolidator or a phased movement. There it is. I took out the overrun hero. The list is getting small. I can't complain. Alright, I deducted the 5k. Grab this rapid fire hero. That's our third rapid fire hero that we have available, and it's quite a useful hero, surely. I don't know where I'm going to put him exactly. Probably on one of these flame tanks. Yep, we'll put him yep, we'll put him right with the rapid fire trait. I really don't need hit and run, as I was commenting yesterday or in the last episode, because it will essentially overrun any soft targeted attacks. Not so much a hard target, but it will never attack a hard target. So as to whether it takes any damage in return is irrelevant, because it will necessarily overrun whatever it attacks, as it has a lightning attack as well, both of these. So there's no danger of finding a camouflaged whatnot behind or adjacent to the attack, the target, as will ignore whatever it is there. So if we roll up and attack it, we will overrun it, period, as we have the rapid fire trait and 18 soft attack and ignores entrenchment. So there's no need for hit and run on those things. I can put it on an anti-tank or somewhere else. Place these units down. A smaller force over on the eastern half here that are going to rally around this camouflaged anti-tank with fast deployment and rapid fire. Have our double attack non-lethal bomber there, and a scout plane as well as a auto surrender with the +2 movement. He can get around. We need to save Wagner. It should be easy enough. Everything else I think is about the same as it was, except the rapid fire. Both of these tanks now have rapid fire. This one has rapid fire and vigilant. So place that tank right down, back down here. This is our support tank. I swapped out something and put in exterminator. So it should, that'll be a 20 heart attack for damaged units, which those 40 tanks or whatnot, and T40s, KV40s, is sort of challenging for this tank to damage with its 15. So if they already start out a bit damaged from, say, artillery or some bombing or whatnot, that'll be a 20. We'll probably get the job done better than not. Let's proceed. Close that. We need to extract some prestige. BT7, BA whatnot. How much are you worth? 250 whatnot, 189, and yeah, 210. So we can go right down here, split, go like so. Zot for the scav man. Acquire a whole truckload of prestige due to our scavenger hero that we have along with us. And go there. So let's see, we can where's our grenadiers? Over on the other side of the field. We have 5 points there, 10 there. Why not go like that? There's no reason. Zot 5 this guy as well. We'll swing right down here and finish him off. Let's see, we can go we may as well try a surrender maneuver on this other guy here. This tank at 2-3 will surely get more prestige than we have to spend, at least in theory. We'll go forward here and look for more enemies about. Let's see what we can find here. And we'll go over here as well. We found some. The problem is, well, there's no problem. We could take this mountain infantryman out, get some support here. We can get down fair ways like so. It may be a little much, but there's really no one around that'll make us suffer so far as I can tell. If we put a flame tank here, and overrun this guy. 14.91 was, if we had missed that, we would have taken 7 points and had a whole nother crisis on our hands. So this unit cannot make it here under any circumstances that I can see. You can maybe make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No one will make it here, so we're going to go right down there with our camouflaged artillery, and proceed right on this hill as well. We have a bunch of G parts that have been coming in with the industrial connections, so I can put the G tank perhaps on the hill, and that should draw the ire of these infantry. And the question is, how many G parts do I lose? Apparently I'm going to find out. So let's see what we've got here. We can go right on this hill there as well. Get adjacent there. Let's get Wagner out of this area here. We'll get this, yeah. Okay, so 1 and 5, 1 and 8. Let's do that. 1 and 8 here. So this guy looks like a problem of sorts. We'll neutralize that so we can cross this river here without any incident. And we'll roll across over this side here and see if we can light the field up as well. Alright, we can go, I see, not flame that guy. How about you? Okay, well, our grenadier can do it. Get a close combat award, some soft attack awards here. We have, we're working, and then we need quite a few 4+2 close defense as well. So, but at some point, we'll get the vigilant Giro or Giro Manstein hero, Giro the 0 slot hero, and put him on this unit here. So the plus close defense and such will be completely irrelevant nearly, because he'll be working off his ground defense, which I believe is bonused by +1. So with all that having been said, let's see where we're going. We could go here for 011, but then we'd have no support at all, and then ask me if I care. I don't really know, especially if we can just overrun this guy. We'll get him out of our hair and then not pay any sort of consequence for not having any support, because there's no one about and we've lit up the area with our recon plane. So we could go and see exactly whether we're going to take any fire from here or not, but why not? Why not? There's a conscript there. I wonder if we could 6 and I see. Okay, so how far can you get? quite some ways. We can go down here, we'll go there. We'll get there. It's our anti-tank, is camouflaged in theory at least. I think that is everyone. Ouch. What that conscript division or whatnot was thinking, well. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get there. We can surrender that guy, so we can move the non-business half, and then here we'll move the hero half here. Grab ourselves some prestige like so. Looking like a 15 there. We can go like this and swing down here. 15 points. Let's roll over here. How far can you get? How far can you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get right back. No. You can get back to this hex after overrunning this guy, and our vigilant end tank can get on that river because nothing will happen to him, because these guys, they can't make it there. So let's do exactly that, and we'll pull back here. As for you, you're about to have a date with Rapid Fire, Mr. Rapid Fire Tank. Rapid Fire Vigilant Tank, I might add. Hot date. And we've done that as well. Let's see, we don't know what goes on down in that area. We'll find out. He's just right a little bit out of his range there, which is where we like him. Uh-oh. 5 and 2, I see. And you? Uh-oh. Well, what if we go like this? We'll put our flame panzer there in the city. It's a vigilant flame panzer, so in theory they should wander up this road and end themselves as an ongoing concern, so that's all good. What goes on here? We have a bunker. The city. This is a little bit more involved, considerably more so, in fact, than the base game. That's for certain. Looks as though we have another victory hex here, and we have 22 turns with which to take all of these victory hexes. Wagner's half-track will heal that up. Do we have a new base? Do we have a new base? We don't now, do we? There's one here to be had. Six points, 10 points, 6 points, 9 points. 9 points, 6 points. We can take this 40 tank out, and I think we could maybe do away with you. If not, we can follow up next turn. We survived it. Well, let's roll down this way. You can swing right here as well. And we'll get a little closer here as well. Our fighter can... we should have gone here first, yeah. Our aiming assistants would surely have gotten the job done here. We had 4L bomber. Such is life. So what do we have? We can move again. Let's get ourselves a close combat award point. But first, let's see, your entrenchment is none. U05. Let's see if we can go down this way. Overrun you. And you. And we can't do... Yeah. Probably should have used the Grenadier to take that city. How far can you go? Quite some ways. You can go quite some ways as well. What we need to do is figure out what goes on down here. Looks like just the bunker. Oh, I have the quick, the fast deploy and rapid fire. So we could go, Wow. So we can go, say, like this. And send the business end down 4 and 1. 4 and 1. We have 4 and 1. 4 and 1 is not bad. I think I prefer none. Five. Town. 4. 4 minimum. 5 present. Which means we can take no damage and grab ourselves 723 goes too. We got about 250 there, I think. So, what do we have? We can go swing here and go right there. You're stuck. You can go here as well. 9 points. In theory, I'd like the anti-tank next to our roundless end tank. But I'm not really sure that's going to happen. Okay, so we can forego the attack on the bunker. And maybe let the bunker do away with itself. And yeah, that'll work. We go here and we can bomb one of these guys. Let's see. Any heavy infantry about that need de-entrenchment? Let's see if there are. How about you? No, not you, so there are none. Okay. So let's put it to this guy here. That is the end of the turn. Boom. Mr. SU5-2. Let's see how much prestige there. 290. And this is 260, but we get 10 there and only 7 there. If we break ourselves in half, grab quite a bit of prestige, I'm sure. Let's see if we go down or whatnot. Let's see here. 0 and 2, 0 and 5. We're getting all over the place, and I don't have any idea at all what's here. Let's see if we can sort of find out. Doesn't seem to be any massive armor horde there, so seems safe enough. We can try to traverse that or head down toward the city area. Let's see, 10 points. It looks safe. Let's see how safe it really is. Okay, so you are anti-tank weapon. We can go down here and then use our no retaliation to surrender you. And then we can check to see which one of these guys is worth the most prestige. Not you. Okay, so we can swing here, take 2 points, grab some prestige, pull back, roll our G-Tank forward for no damage. No damage and no damage. And no damage. What does that mean here? What does that mean here? We are essentially there is a heavy infantryman. So there was an anti-air weapon, I think, around here somewhere. Let's go like that. See, Mr. Heavy Infantry yeah. Let's take this thing down a peg or two, and then we'll pop this Heavy Infantryman here. Twice. Roll right down into his city. And finish the lot. Now, Vigilant Flame Panzer. Rapid fire. We have no rounds. That's why we're tagging around with our provocateur. If anyone happens to roll down this road and there's no one there, they would attack the provocateur instead of our roundless flame panzer. We need to go and get this guy at some point, but when that is, not this turn is what we know. So these guys, we're increasingly, I think we're on 4 fronts right now and counting. Sooner or later a toll will come where we'll find out that we shouldn't be doing that. We could I could go over there. We've already used our scouting crew. We have not as yet. Three and 5. There's an anti-tank weapon there. We take the anti-tank weapon out. Let's see what else is here. There's nothing here. There's nothing. So there was a 20 strength conscript here, and that was it. That's it. Is that really 10? 9.9. 0707. How much are you doing? 4 and 1, I see. Look at that. Well, now we have an overrun surely there. Take the enemy's air base. Put it to you. 1 and 7. There's no one here, so why should we worry? We have a singular bomber. Boom. Oh, we survived it. Well, he didn't though. So, what does that mean? It means we're advancing quickly across the entirety of the board, and Zot 9, 515. Let's see. Is it really 515? 15 straight. Let's do it. Running some Zot-10. Zot-10U. 1-5U. 0-10U. We can roll right here, merge back up, go like that, put you there. Get these two back together. You've moved all you can. Let's roll back here. We'll go right there. No idea what's in that city. We can heal up or step back. And that's that. That's that. Next turn. Uh-oh. Boom. All right, so we have done that. We can get this far. And we can roll down here and see. It's a no retaliation, man, right? It is, yeah. So we can go like that. What's your entrenchment? 1 of 5. This is going to be a truckload of prestige. Does he have a truck? He doesn't, but we don't care because he's worth 420 anyway. Boom. So we are now adjacent to this dreadful bunker and can take it out. 9.999. Boom. It looks like an airfield. It is an airfield. Unfortunately, we have no capacity for any sort of support at all. So we'll pull down here and go like so. Our G parts, but it's a G tank with rapid fire, Kersher with what is that? Aggressive counterattack, crippling blow as well. So we were going up here, but we don't know exactly the combat mechanics as yet. Suppose we could find out. 11 points. Is it worth it? Just for that one guy? We want to get closer here. If I had to say, maybe we pick that guy up on the back end or just bomb him to oblivion. 6 points, 6 points. Maybe we'll move forward here And we'll bomb into oblivion at some time where we have a little extra time. Here. This is a bomb. Well, let's do it. Let's go there. Okay. So we have entrenched, not entrenched, not entrenched. BT7A, how much is it? 290, right? A fair clip of prestige there. Unfortunately, he's in the way, so I need to get him out of the way. Hose you. And then we can go and surrender one of these. 2 there. $1726. 26 sounds better, I think. It's how much prestige? 242 and half a dozen 1/6 of them will go with that. Alright, so can flame this guy out here. Repair. And then move up here. Get back there. We have one move. We'll go here. We'll put our readiness unit there in the city. We had an airfield right here we could have gone to, but instead. Okay, so these guys are doing well without their, because we have ignores entrenchment end tank with no retaliation. We have ignores entrenchment grenadier. So this flame tank could probably redeploy safely there. The problem is we have no idea what's here and need to find out. There's not a blessed thing there, so we can go forward there and there. Maybe flame this guy out next turn or something. Let's move you forward. We'll get you forward as well. Anybody here? Wagner? Next turn. We didn't want any. That's good for me. How much is this guy worth? 200. The problem is there's probably, they're all entrenched is the problem, really. So we'll get something for our troubles here, and then we'll swing forward like so. Let's see here, we'll light that area up. 2 of 3. Four and 10, and 3 and 10. Who is this? Heavy infantry 10. Yikes. Alright. 152, 10 of 10. 122. A lot of heavy infantry and engineers and such. So what we need to do is take this 152 out as much as I'd like to keep him. For the parts, I think we have theoretically at least plenty of parts. Let's check. We have 59 of the 139 or 1938 parts, and then we have a bunch of the old M10/30s, so we're not worried about it. So you, on the other hand, I think we could proceed here, take you out. Ooh. Alright, so... Okie dokie. Let's see, do we have a recon plane in the area? We sure would like to. Let's see if we can go to our glorious new base that we are about to take over. Go down here. Let's check this guy before he goes. Any sort of fierce fighter. Well, it's over for him, surely, and we can go here for 10 points. We can make it there as well. We don't know what's here. And I surely wouldn't mind finding out, but we don't have the ability to do anything like that. So we can go here as well. I suppose we could find out. But what's the point of it? There's no point. We can get, say, here with no support, but here if we put our 152 here, something could come screaming out of this, down this road, up into this forested hex and gain access to our 152. It would be redirected here to the provocateur unit. So why worry? Let's leave that be for a moment. 13 points. You, 3 points. Let's bomb the sky. Roll forward here. Take over that city. And then these guys are all heavily entrenched. So what we need to do is get adjacent to surround our camouflage unit. We'll leave this open for reasons previously mentioned. So that does it for here. What drives this guy? We should really try to surrender him. Well, maybe there's somebody else to surrender. Over in this direction here, we'll find out. Holy moly. And it surely is alright. We really don't have a lot of business engaging these guys other than there's not a lot of infantry about. And we have rapid fire. So our anti-tank should shield us from most of the hard stuff. We'll go down to 4-8 to fast. Zot 10. There's a lot of these units here, but none of them really can make it to make us suffer, at least immediately. For we can't surrender that guy anyway because he's entrenched. So we'll obliterate him. Let's see here. We have 4-13, 4 and 9, and nothing. We'll go right here. Get there. Swing the end tank down. Move you here. Move you here. What is that? We never took that, or? Well, we're not going to find out just yet. That should do it for the turn. Next turn. Oh. The guy did away with himself. This guy's... What happened? Oh, the camouflage got him. This guy was heavily entrenched. He was going to be... Well, whatever happened to him, it's over for him now. The 152 did away with him. We could have finished him up. Only he had 2 strength left. But his 10 to 10 entrenchment, I think, would have saved him. Instead, he pressed on with his attack, and the recon car did away with him in this hex, as opposed to his entrenched hex. Which means... What does it mean? What it means is that it's over for you. That's what that means there. Let's see what goes on here. This guy is... Oh, he tried to shoot our bomber, and now it looks as though it is over for him as well, unless we go down and surrenderize him with you for what could be called boatload of prestige. We can do it for nothing. For nothing? Why not? 250 or thereabouts. Let's see, we get 4-7. 4-7, alright, I see. Let's see, we can roll down here and flame the both of these guys. 0-5. Zod 8 should retreat him. We can finish the rascal here. Boom. So overform there. Let's see, Zod 9. 2819. We'll go. What will we do exactly? Do we want to be on the river? We don't mind. We'll flame this guy here. We have a bunch of moves left. We have ignore zone of control. And flame this guy out here. Swing back like so, adjacent to our dual support tank. We could take some damage. Could happen. We can go here. And back here. Forward here as well. We forgot to take that airbase. We'll get it, we'll get it. And then, who do we not need trouble with? I don't really know, let's see. Entrenchment cannot be ignored here. Okay, so this is the only problem, and we would want to bomb him into as an oblivion state as is possible, or let's see. We have no retaliation. We do, but that does us no good against this entrenched lot unless we can get here. But that does not mean that we shouldn't proceed here. On here, get a double recon bonus. Zot this guy for 9 points. and then overrun him with our G-Tank. That means that these guys can be addressed in a standard means. What is that? Engineer. Cannot be ignored. How about you? Can be attacked. So we can roll down here and address both of these. But this guy's entrenchment can't be ignored either, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean we can't bomb him. And then overrun him just the same. That means that we can indeed gain some access to this high-priced unit, 390, with our no retaliation scavenger recon car. We'll swing right up here and grab 621, like 400 prestige or more. Now, just a little bit strung out, but not really as bad as all that. In theory, we could bomb this guy. 2 of 3 entrenched. We could de-entrench him, maybe he heals up, and then we'll be able to surrender him next turn. Then we'll just get this guy out of our face, like that. And we won't have to worry about this area any longer because it's been subdued. Here's where you can get yourself into some trouble, thinking that you've probably approximately won the scenario and for all intents and purposes, but want to close it out quickly. So rather than being in a rush, I think I'll finish out this turn. We'll call this an episode, and then we'll methodically attack the rest of this ground here in the next episode, which should perhaps last about the same time as the first, because there's a lot of real estate as yet that needs to be taken. Let's do that. So these guys have moved. These guys are defensively oriented. We can what could we do? We could go here. We have no idea what goes on here. A fair number of units there, really. We could come down here and then cross along this river and such, or just leave these guys be. Well, there doesn't seem to be all that many here, but I seem to remember more. Maybe there are more here. That's where I just saw them, just not a minute ago. So let's find out. We'll go down here. Yeah, I did, yeah. So we can proceed forward and across. We'll take that airfield and then get adjacent to this anti-tank support. So these guys will want to go up there. That we've got it for them in theory. They'll probably go here and then get battered by our camouflaged anti-tank. I don't see any recon cars. This one could come up this far, but it won't be close enough so far. What's its spotting range? 3. 1, 2, 3. You can see out to here, but not here. So we can roll up here. Let's do that. We'll go here. And then I would wager that these guys become interested in our flame tank we place right here as well. We'll back it up with our camo with 152 So even if they do make it to the flame tank, they'll get redirected to the provocateur, which probably doesn't end real well for them. We'll go right up here. We'll pay no price for it. Nothing's going to make us suffer for being in that city. And we may as well do what exactly? Why not? We'll take some points. We'll grab some hard target points right here. And we'll move right over this way. Take that city there as well. Wagner will just turn him off. We're happy there. Good there. Happy. Next turn. They didn't do a thing. Nothing. Okay, that'll do it for this episode. I hope to see you in the next one.